Hello, friends. I'm trying to make this podcast a little bit different rather than talking about uh, how to do and what exactly innovation means in corporate world. Being an innovation team, I would like to share my experiences of what we did last 10 months and how things is happening, whatever we do. So my name is Anant Saurabh, and I am leading digital transformation and innovation at Tata Technologies. Something a little bit more about our company, and as a broad level, our vision is to engineer a better world. We help the world to drive, build, and farm by enabling our clients to realize better products. This requires a lot of creativity and innovation. First, in identifying their purpose, business problems, and challenges through a common and simplified business language. This is very, very important because this representation and this language that we say it's a missing today, and we do a lot of things in that. How we can convert those in and quite simplified business language that everybody can understand, all stakeholder can understand, the technology team can understand. And then second, in architecting, developing, and implementing solution for their future. I strongly believe that bringing innovation in day to day activities, or rather to say in everything that we do to solve the business problem with agility and commitment, brings better results and business value than classical approach of breakthrough innovation. My team used to say it as innovation on the go. Even I believe in the words of Sir Ken Robinson, who said, creativity is as important as literacy, and we mean it. This approach of innovation on the go becomes more relevant in the times of crisis like COVID, which is imposed on us. I would like to share my experience with innovation during crisis and during the journey of survive and thrive. The transformation we went through this difficult and challenging time while adjusting with the new way of working. Also, I would like to talk about the changing scenario, which includes both internal and external factors due to COVID from the perspective of our customers, especially from industries that we operate, automotive, aerospace, and heavy industry. I think the current crisis has triggered the need to transform and establish every organization as a customer centric organization so that we focus more and more on the experiences that we deliver, whether it's through product, whether it's through services, whatever we do, whatever customer do. These are those customers who dare to dream, and we help them to take the first few miles in the journey. It was 6th March 2020. I was in France for a customer meeting and was starting an assignment which was quite challenging, which requires new perspective to develop future business process model and digital solutions for designing and manufacturing product for future generations. At the outset, about time I came to the airport to board my return flight, I sensed that something terribly wrong was going to happen based on the you can say the news about the virus spread and the lockdown, all those things, even though it was not very clear for our country perspective, but something was happening somewhere. And this premonition became a reality because as I landed and reached home, I was quarantined. I was terrified not because of isolation for next 14 days, but thinking about how we are going to work with my team, which demands creativity and innovation at every step in day-to-day activities. Creating an innovative solution is an iterative, rigorous, and unpredictable task, which needs a lot of brainstorming, argumenting discussion with teams, whiteboarding, and ideas scrapping together with the team. This also needs collaboration with cross-functional team and taking help from experts, global experts, all on the fly. with close physical proximity with the people. The COVID crisis has revealed and further widened this flaw, challenging our way of working, which had brought remarkable results in the past. And few weeks down the line, we finally faced the difficult situation. The burden of living in new normal was upon us. We realized that we had to change our way of working while working from home with virtual collaboration is the only option to survive. We had to walk along with our customer with their changing problems and challenges due to uncertain business environment. For my team, for us, the question or need of the hour was not to survive or think about our productivity. It was about being innovative, doing creative work, and solving our customers' business problem, which started taking twisting turn. During these tough times, when we go through disruption, we realize the need to infuse flexibility to gauge the pulse of the time and provide very personalized and tailored solution in whatever situation we are. Now, being in the context of those situations, I would like to talk about key learnings and takeaway to spur innovation and creativity in corporate environment. And I hope some of the things will definitely help to take it in your way in whatever you are doing. First point I would like to categorize as keeping human aspect at the core. And this is from both internal and external perspective. And when I say internal, I mean the team who work on solving business problems like us, and external, I mean the end users or consumers of the product that our client develops and manufactures. We created a lot of virtual collaboration assets like virtual ideation board, surveys to capture quickly understand, and we create a baseline of overall team understanding and day-to-day enhancement in their knowledge and the work that we used to do, and polls to check team's mood, sentiments, and understanding of purpose behind the work, pre-meeting assignments, recognition and appreciation, which is very different, you can say, in pre-COVID era. So now we started doing on daily, weekly, and monthly basis. And the focus was not awarding someone, it was how we can recognize, how we can bring appreciation in whatever we do so that team can get themselves motivated every day, and they can keep the lights burning for being creative, being innovative, and then mind games to understand the strength and potential of team members, and very frequently 360-degree feedback within and across team. All these to build excitement, inspire people, instill confidence and conviction to think innovatively, even in remote environment, to create more realistic picture of consumers' demand and expectation from the product in the future, considering post-COVID scenario, new normal and changing behaviors. We develop creative framework to plot various scenarios and user journey map. This help in bringing more clarity and visibility of unknowns while crafting and architecting digital solution for the future, so that our customer can prepare and minimize risk while selling through the crisis. In summary, we were dealing with danger of distance through innovation. And while we were realizing this difficulty, our empathy in being customer service on and visualizing what will happen at their end and then plotting those journey really given a lot of satisfaction and lot of motivation to work day by day so hard that somehow we can bring and help our customer. Now, coming to the second point, I would like to call it as building the perspective window. And I think this is the time where we have to open our perspective, open our viewpoint, and how we have taken this at the professional level, and that I will try to summarize through one example. So, as when we very quickly we realize that COVID has revealed how sensitive the business model of any organization is to disruption, and there is a need to infuse flexibility. to gauge the appetite for change and impact on overall business. It is very critical that we establish connection between business model of the organization, the various business processes that runs across business function, enterprise data model, being data as the key, how the entire data model is architected across different application, the product portfolio, the new product launches, and whatever we have to going to transform the existing product. So product portfolio covers all those things and all relating with what value we are providing to the end users of the product. We never had such business case or stakeholders expectation to do that. So we created a framework by taking or understanding the need of the hour to connect customer centricity at every stage of product development and business function of the organization. For example, how to understand this? Can we relate manufacturing processes which connect the customer, or how we can design the manufacturing process so that they can get emotionally attached with the product even at that stage? For example, how much hardware of the things, software we are aware about, we can customize, design, and manufacture based on every customer needs. And one of the example that you can relate with is, and that is the can we customize number plate with every user's expectation, their personalization, so that we can bring their sentiment, their characteristic in that even number plate. This is just a start. And which can be, if we are creating a 1 million car, every customer will have their number plate with their themes, and lot of things is going there on. Similarly, we are bringing these customers touch point for all business function, and we are trying how much deeper we can go in connecting customer at the various touch points at the different stages of product development. And that means creation of use cases for every business function with respect to customer centricity, and then prioritize those transformation of business processes through innovation, so that we know the priority, we know the impact, and we know what value we are going to create for the end customer. And this leads to the third and last point that I want to make, which is about adopting technology sensibly. That means while being agile and taking smaller steps in implementing solutions and embracing new and advanced technologies, we must keep eyesight on future roadmap, purpose, and value to the customer. During COVID lockdown period, we have developed a framework to innovate at granular level and integrate to the larger goal as we progress. As our customer got pushed to roll out immediate cost cutting, efficiency improvement measures, and that you can figure out that everyone was talking about. We felt that bigger challenge was to ensure how it's going to build organization scalable digital future if we are so granular in approach. To solve these problems while working with core manufacturing industry, we developed a methodology to design our digital wall for the organization, which is our innovation during crisis to face challenges, which is evident in these testing times like pandemic. The digital wall will help organization to not fall in the trap of technology race, not fall in the trap of always being focused on cost saving, efficiency, and productivity. The new normal and the world that is going to become after this crisis is something different. We have to focus more on customer experience. We are going to focus on the value that we are going to deliver to the customer. And while trying to fix cost and efficiency issues, we have to be more focused on larger goal for the long term in bringing customer centricity experiences and value driven products for the future. Now it's time to wrap up. I would like to summarize our contribution in innovation during crisis. We at Tata Technologies have shared and supported the remarkable journey of transformation and innovation of many of our customers, both with and without the trying times which COVID has brought upon us. The narrative that I have summarized has crystallized from the learnings gathered through these experiences. I cannot underpin more the difference which customer and employee centric mindset and approach can bring to the success of such initiatives. With one of the leading aircraft manufacturer as an example, it is almost fortunate that I was able to witness the robustness which a framework guided by this approach can bring to all the dimension of transformation, from high level strategy to root level projects, initiatives, and interweave all of them harmoniously. So much so that even after the setback from COVID, in terms of both time and money, their digital transformation roadmap is still inching closer towards success, delivering business value which is helping achieve the overall guiding vision. The question then is not to call out and prove the importance of innovation in the organization, but how it can be ingrained deep within the organizational DNA and how to address the urgency of realizing this dream. Hope our experience will help to think in whatever work you are doing in your environment. Thank you so much for your time. Bye bye.